Fleming. Lieutenant Columbo, Doctor, police. Well, I think you better sit down. I have some bad news for you. Doctor, you sure you won't sit down? She's dead. Dead? She's been murdered. I'm sorry. Can I get you a drink of water or something, some brandy? It's true, Doctor. Terribly sorry.
Somebody broke in here Friday night. They robbed the place and killed her. We think it was a thief.
Nobody knew where to find you, Doctor. Your secretary said you'd gone to Canada, but you didn't leave an address. I can come back later if you want.
And you better take that drink.
Your maid called us Saturday morning. It seems she let herself in here to clean up the apartment and found the body. When we got here, the poor woman was almost out of her mind. Yes, we think someone was robbing the place. Well, it seems like he came through the hall window onto your terrace here, and then he broke the window on these French doors. He used something heavy, probably a rock, something like that. Anyway, your wife heard him. The bed was rumpled. She was asleep. And then she came out here, and he strangled her. Oh, Lord. Most guys in a spot like that, they run, but this boy was pretty cold-blooded. Anyway, he was a pro, all right. He must have cased the apartment and found out that you were leaving. But then when he came through that window and found that your wife hadn't gone, it surprised him. That's when it happened. Anyway, he finished robbing the place before he left. We searched the apartment over the weekend, and we can't be sure, but I think he took some jewelry and some other stuff. That does it. Oh, Doctor, look, if you get some time, could you give us a list of the things that were stolen? That way we can check the pawn shops and the fences. Something's bound to turn up. Of course. I have some questions for my report. Excuse me, do you have a pencil? Huh? My wife gives me one every morning, and I just seem to...
Here you are.
Thank you. Now, we know that you went to Toronto, but the police chief up there, he couldn't locate you. No telephone. Oh, yes, we spoke to the people at the airline, and they said that you and your wife checked in all right. Well, we were pretty confused until the airline stewardess, well, she explained things. Well, she must have come directly here from the airport and gone to sleep. She was murdered around midnight. The medical examiner can't pinpoint it exactly, but we know she was alive at 11 o'clock on the plane.
Huh? For what? Oh, I see. All right. Who is it reserved for? Oh, I think I'm the one that you're waiting for. I'm Lieutenant. My name is Columbo. Well, that's all right. Your name is Sanchez. Did anyone come in or out since you've been here? Uh-huh. Is there another way out of this house? I see.
All right, I'm gonna go in and speak to the general, and while I'm doing that, I want you to search the yacht.
Well, I'll ask the general for permission. If he doesn't give it, then I'll get a warrant. In the meantime, check it out.
Mr. Stewart, Lieutenant Columbo from the police about a report you made of a shooting.
That's all right. That's all right. She's entitled to that.
You must be Mrs.
Yes, thank you very much.
No, I don't know what it is, but it's very nice.
Not one question. Not even a half a question. I only wanted you to see the exhibit.
Look, in order to understand a man, you have to understand his past.
Just look at this stuff. Look at that. I mean, this man just had a natural flair for attracting attention to himself. Oh, I was kind of expecting you. I mean, when I spoke to Mrs. Stewart, I had a hunch that she'd tell you.
All right, sir. I'll get right to the point. It has to do with that duplicate of your gun.
Well, I find it hard to believe.
Mrs. Stewart, see if you agree with me on this.
I find it hard to believe that a man like General Hollister, who saved and cherished every war souvenir, even the smallest photograph. I just think it's strange that he was so careless as to allow his gun to be stolen. I mean, that pistol was the most famous single symbol of his whole legend. You agree with me, don't you? Well, if it was me, if it was my gun, I would take very good care of that gun. I'd have it in my apartment where people could see it, and I would keep it polished, and I would keep it oiled, and I would keep it loaded. And when a certain Colonel Dutton came to see me and threatened to expose me, that's the gun that I would use. That's what I ask myself. Where is the gun? Why not on public display? Why not in a glass case? Why not in front of thousands of people? And after we found Colonel Dutton's body, anybody else, you, me, anybody else, we'd have gotten rid of that gun. We found a bullet in the victim. And a ballistics check will match up the bullet with the gun. But somehow, General, something told me that you could never get rid of that gun. It meant too much to you. You couldn't even part with a cigarette lighter. No, that pearl-handled pistol was just too tied up in your pride. Because of your tremendous belief in yourself, you figured everyone would accept your story about having a duplicate made. But there never was a duplicate made, was there? This, in fact, is the murder weapon. Isn't it, General?